The only man from the Pawar faction who is now in the top brass of the BCCI is Anurag Thakur. My colleague Amitoj Singh caught up with Thakur for this exclusive chat.
He started his journey in Himachal Pradesh as a cricketer. He went on, of course, to become the president of the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association. Later, he was joint secretary of the BCCI. And today, as one of the youngest members ever of the BCCI, he's gone on and become the secretary. What is the secretary's position? Well, let's find out from him. But I can tell you from my own experience that it is actually a very, very challenging and a very, very important job in the BCCI. The elections are over. We have the van with us. Anurag Thakur, it has been an exciting experience for all of us, I'm guessing. We've all been in this hotel, roaming around. It's almost as if there were backdoor meetings, negotiations, horse trading happening. Tell us firstly what happened, and did you always believe that you would go out there and actually take the position of the secretary?
Amitoj, I believe it was worth for you coming all the way to Chennai. As far as you said horse trading, please don't use that word. That doesn't happen in the board.
Okay.
There was an election was held, a new team has taken place, and all of us are going to work in the right direction to take BCCI into the right direction. As a custodian of the game, I think it is the duty of all of us to take it on the priority basis, the steps which has to be taken to give BCCI a new image, and I think to bring in a lot of confidence into the game of cricket.
I'm sorry, but may I ask how you're going to single-handedly bring all the image to the BCCI, considering out of the 8 possible positions that were up for elections, 7 have been won for the one man who's probably brought down that image of yours in Srinivasan?
No, you can't say that.
Okay.
There's no one man. Mr. Dalmiya's election was unanimously.
Okay.
He was elected unanimously president of the BCCI. As far as the other posts are concerned, in a 30 members board, there are many who wants to become the office bearers. It was contested, but after the elections, all of us work in the interest of the game. Majority of the decision taken today was taken unanimously, which clearly shows that yes, we all as a custodian of the game wants to work in the interest of the game.
You know, we don't want to make factions. We in the media don't want to make factions, trust me. But we can't help it when we are staying in this hotel and we are seeing what's happening. When one side is walking together with all their members and the other side is walking together with all their members, it seems to us that there are 2 factions. We can't help it. And what happens then is that we try to figure out what is happening. And from what we can gather, your faction only won your vote, nobody else's.
No, you can't give it the name of the faction.
Right.
So I think yes, I have won. Few have lost. There was a tie also, and there are many reasons. As I said earlier, I don't want to go into the details of the election, but the major issue is what next. So as I said earlier, the next step is how do we work in the right direction to take cricket to the next level, and as a custodian, we all are ready very seriously to bring those changes which are required today. And we all are committed for that.
So what you're saying is that this is just the first step in cleansing cricket's and BCCI's image.
I think BCCI has gone through a lot in the past few years. All we want is that there should not be any controversy around cricket.
It's hard for us and the general viewer and the Aam Aadmi, if I might quote him, to believe that if the BCCI has had elections, a new president has come, a new secretary has come, but the man in charge and representing India at the international level does not change, then it seems like, things are still the way they were.
See, the secretary also goes for the meetings. So I have to represent BCCI as well. As far as the BCCI representative is concerned, there was a unanimous decision that there should be continuity for the next 6 months so that whatever decision we have taken so far should be represented. And it happened in the field of selection committee, junior, senior, women's, and various other committees where we wanted to have the continuity.
Did you have a doubt about this particular unanimous decision yourself? Did you feel, for an instance, that N. Srinivasan should not be ICC chairman and representing India?
See, it's not about me taking any decision.
It
is the collective decision of the board, of the members, that there should be continuity in certain areas where an individual presence is required in the interest of the game of cricket.
There were two things that were very similar, and that again signals this kind of faction. Sharad Pawar walked out with Shashank Manohar, and he raised Shashank Manohar's hands along with his own hand to try and signal a victory. And then you came out and you signaled your victory sign. Of course, it's a great moment for you, and you might have gone through a lot to get here, but it again, gives us the feeling that one side still believes that despite losing 7 out of the 8 positions, you won, a lot out here today.
If you look at the various elections of the BCCI in the past, I think you will understand this election takes place every 3 years. But immediately after the election, every single member works in the interest of the game of cricket. There is no personal interest concern.
But then why would somebody stick onto a position that required in elections like this one? And somebody did.
See, as I said, forget about the past. We need to give the game of cricket and the BCCI a new look. And I can assure you that, and the viewers of NDTV that we are here to contribute, and you are committed as a custodian of the game of cricket to deliver.
What's your first step as secretary? The Indian team is watching out here and probably watching this interview. They're playing out there.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Team India is doing very well. We won all the World Cup games, and I'm sure Team India will come back with World Cup.
Okay. You spoke to Jagmohan Dalmiya. How is it panning out? Obviously, you're not on the same. I don't want to use the word faction again, and I apologize for that. But you know what I mean.
I know Mr. Dalmiya for more than 17 years. We've worked together for last 17 years on various platforms within BCCI, and he's a seasoned administrator. Right. He has experience on his back. We have a young team with him, and we are here to deliver as far as the cricket is concerned.
Thank you so much, Anurag Thakur. We hope that BCCI can actually show us a new way. Thank you.